Yeah, we were very disappointed. I felt we were in control pretty much most of the test match, and then something brilliant took it away from us. So there's areas we want to improve with this for this test match, but we also understand that there wasn't a lot of mistakes made from the first games. Yes, there's area where we can be better. As we discussed already, we would have liked to put a little bit more runs on the board and possibly wrap up their tail a bit better. But once again, you can't look too far into the fact that there was one really good innings that Pereira played. So the guys are really motivated for this next test match. Disappointing thing with a short series. Obviously, you only played 2 matches, so for us now it's making sure we can, as you said, square up the series. Obviously, the two options would be playing an extra batter at 7 and having the 3 seamers with a spinner, or Vian making his debut, which almost a like-for-like play, and Vern, probably a little bit more of a batting all-rounder than a bowling all-rounder, but yeah, those are the 2 options. The nice thing that Vian offers you is he is actually an extra batsman, he's just as much as any of the other 2 batters. Vian, how I see Vian playing a role for the Proteas moving forward is a batting all-rounder. Test cricket, bat at number 6 or 7 and be your extra 10 overs what you need in the field from him. Obviously, we've spoken about him in one-day cricket as well. But just going forward, I see him really featuring for us as a batting all-rounder. So it's actually, you can't say it's a blessing in disguise, because you're losing Vernon Philander, which is our best bowler on conditions like this. But yeah, Vian is more a batter than Vern is. Obviously, Vern is, from a bowling point of view, has shown what he can do. But yeah, he does bring a lot of balance to our team, and we've spoken about it even before the first test, that we said that, moving forward with this test team, you would like someone like Vian featuring in it all the time. I think if we were sitting here and we had Vernon, Dale and KG as your 3-seam attack, I think we would possibly easier to lean towards the 3 of them to do the bulk of the bowling work, because they have done it from a 3-part attack. They've done it for a long period of time, where they've been the 3 seamers with a spinner. Obviously Vern is out now, so it's not that Duan can't do that, but obviously he's still pretty new into our attack. So that makes you consider having an extra bit of bowling depth in your bowling attack. And as I said, the nice thing with Vian, he also offers you just as much in the batting department. So I would assume that, from a balance point of view, we'd probably lean towards that more than anything else. It looks pretty normal to what the last 2 years has looked like here. We played Australia and Sri Lanka the last 2 test matches. The grass tend to look a little bit worse a day or 2 before the game, and then the nature of the wind, when it blows like a gale like it's doing today, then it dries out very quickly. So the groundsmen tend to make sure they keep the most of the moisture in before the test match, and then make a decision on the pitch the morning of the game. But yeah, it looks exactly the same. Hopefully there'll be some assistance for our seamers. Once again, we're not expecting a wicket that's got a lot of pace and bounce. It's PE, so we're just hoping through that there's decent carry for the seamers. Yeah, we're very proud of our record here. We've made sure that we've made our home a fortress. We've played some excellent cricket for the last 2 years or so. And as I said, I don't feel we played a bad game of cricket against Sri Lanka. They were just, for a period of the game, they had some excellent performances. So we understand now that we need to be better to beat them. Surprised us in a way that obviously they played really well on the pitch that they played on there. Hopefully, yeah, there will be a little bit more sideways moving off the deck. Durban tend to not have a lot of that, and historically it's also proven that Kingsmead, there's always a fifer for the spinning opposition coming there. So hopefully, yeah, although it's still another venue where a spinner does play a role, hopefully not too much this game.